Korean skincare isn't just trending, it's dominating. The global K-beauty market reached about 14.7 billion US dollars in 2024 and is forecast to hit roughly 31.8 billion US dollars by 2033. In its home turf, the Korean beauty and personal care market is sitting at around 13.66 billion US dollars in 2025 alone. Exports are surging too. K-beauty products shipped overseas jumped past 10 billion euros in 2024, a growth of over 20%. So, do you wonder why? Why this wave of glass skin glow, cult serums, and viral routines outpaces Western skincare ever so confidently? Let me guide you through today's curtain unveil. How Korean skincare rewrote the rules, does things completely differently from the Western way, and why you might want to steal a few of their moves. The philosophy split. Western beauty grew out of the medical model. Dermatologists, pharmaceutical labs, treatments. It's clinical, sometimes harsh, but goal-driven. Reduce wrinkles, clear acne. In other words, Western skincare is built for quick, measurable results. Products you can see working within weeks, not months. These claims are well documented in dermatological history and clinical literature. Western skincare grew directly out of the medical model, where dermatology first emerged as a specialized branch of medicine in the 18th and 19th century Europe, focused on diagnosing and treating skin diseases with pharmaceutical interventions. Over time, these medical treatments evolved into cosmetic ones, as physicians and laboratories began developing chemical peels, retinoids, and procedural therapies to treat aesthetic concerns like aging and acne rather than just illness. Reviews in aesthetic dermatology also emphasize how Western skincare maintains this clinical, goal-driven identity, where measurable outcomes such as wrinkle reduction, pigmentation correction, or collagen stimulation define success, even when the methods can be harsh or invasive. Altogether, these studies show that it prioritizes treatment, correction, and results. On the contrary, K-beauty came from traditional herbal medicine and wellness. It's about harmony, moisture balance, skin barrier health, and consistent routines. That's why the famous 10-step routine exists. It's about layering light products that hydrate, soothe, and build long-term glow, not shock your skin overnight. These practices, gentle, prevention-first routines that prioritize moisture balance and skin barrier health, aren't just marketing copy. They're supported by clinical and review literature. Regular, mild cleansing followed by consistent moisturizing has been shown to improve skin condition and reduce irritation in controlled studies. Moisturizers, humectants, occlusives, and emollients measurably restore barrier function and reduce transepidermal water loss, which is exactly what layered hydration in K-beauty aims to protect and maintain. Randomized trials also show that using a combination routine, cleansing plus layered moisturization, produces better barrier outcomes than single-step approaches. And the cultural, ethnographic literature on K-beauty describes the movement as a ritualized, preventive practice built around daily, low-intensity care. The 10-step routine is less about shock treatments and more about consistent layering to maintain skin health over time. The ingredient difference. Western skincare loves power actives, retinoids, glycolic acid, hydroquinone. These ingredients give quick, dramatic results, but can irritate sensitive skin. Korean formulas, in contrast, love natural actives and low-concentration layering. They use things like green tea, rice extract, ginseng, snail mucin, and fermented ingredients. These don't just moisturize, they help repair the skin barrier and calm inflammation, so your skin ages more gracefully over time. The texture experience. If you've ever tried a Korean essence or serum, you'll know what I mean when I say, the textures are silky. That's no coincidence, it's science. Studies show that Korean cosmetic chemists actively apply sensory science to engineer light, fast-absorbing, and non-sticky textures that layer beautifully on the skin. Research from the Korea Society of Sensory Science demonstrates that texture, scent, and even the after-feel are intentionally designed to create emotional satisfaction and reinforce skincare as a daily ritual of self-care, not just maintenance. Another formulation study quantified how tactile sensations like smoothness, absorption rate, and greasiness can be precisely modeled through ingredient ratios and emulsion structures, explaining why Korean serums feel dewy but never heavy. Meanwhile, cosmetic industry reviews note that Asian beauty R&D, particularly in South Korea, has made sensorial stimulation a cornerstone of product design. From texture to fragrance, aligning skincare with wellness and emotional care rather than corrective treatment. These explain why kbeauty textures feel so effortless. They're formulated to engage the senses, calm the mind, and build lasting hydration through consistency, not intensity. They sink in without that greasy or sticky feeling you often get from Western moisturizers. When it comes to texture, Western moisturizers tend to lean heavier, a reflection of their formulation priorities. Studies comparing the physicochemical properties of popular U.S. moisturizers show that many have a low hydrophilicity index and are rich in lipids, leading to thicker, greasier consistencies that form a strong, occlusive layer on the skin. Another clinical investigation found that these lipid-dense creams improved skin elasticity, but also caused a noticeable greasy feel, while lighter gel-based formulas provided comparable hydration with better cosmetic acceptance. Consumer research backs this up too. A large-scale analysis of best-selling Western moisturizers revealed wide variations in texture and ingredient load, with many products still relying on heavy emollients that can feel dense or sticky on the skin. Altogether, these findings explain why Western moisturizers are often thicker and richer, designed for barrier repair and water retention first, sensorial experience second, a contrast to the airy, sensorial layering approach favored in Korean skincare. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but what's actually worth trying? Here are a few top Korean skincare products recommended by the New York Times experts at Wirecutter and why they stand out. Beauty of Joseon, Revive Ginseng Snail Mucin Cream. This one blends traditional Korean ginseng with snail mucin for anti-aging and bounce. It's amazing if your skin feels dull or tired. Scientifically, the formula's 2-star ingredients, snail mucin and Panax ginseng, do have credible evidence behind them. Multiple human and in vivo studies show that Panax ginseng extracts can improve skin elasticity, reduce wrinkle roughness, and boost moisture content. Likewise, systematic reviews from Journal of Integrative Dermatology reports that snail mucin supports skin hydration, barrier repair, and smoother texture, though many of these studies are still small or preliminary. However, there's currently no published clinical trial specifically testing this exact Beauty of Joseon cream. In other words, while its ingredients are scientifically supported, the product itself hasn't been formally verified in controlled research. So the brand's anti-aging and bounce claim is plausible and promising, but not clinically proven for this exact formulation. Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Essence, a cult favorite for a reason. It deeply hydrates and repairs the skin barrier, perfect for anyone dealing with dehydration, redness, or early fine lines. Its star ingredient, snail mucin, 96%, does have scientific support behind it. Studies summarized in sources like Dermatology Times and systematic reviews indicate that snail mucin can enhance hydration, strengthen the skin barrier, and improve skin texture. However, most of these studies are small and not large-scale randomized controlled trials directly comparing cosmetic products to placebos. Importantly, there's no widely published clinical trial specifically testing this exact cosrx essence in peer-reviewed literature. That means while the ingredient science is credible, the product's own claims haven't been clinically confirmed. Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. If your lips are always dry or peeling, this overnight mask makes them smooth and plump by morning. Unlike the other skincare products, it actually has some published data to back that up. According to Laneige's own report from a one-week clinical study of 32 women aged 25 to 35, the mask increased lip hydration by 135% immediately after use. While that's an impressive figure, independent experts urge some caution. As noted by Cosmetics and Toiletries, the brand's study lacks full transparency on important details like control groups and testing conditions. Still, compared to many cosmetic claims, this one stands on relatively firmer ground. There's at least some measured evidence behind it. So while independent replication is limited, the product's core promise, to hydrate and smooth lips overnight, is reasonably well supported, even if its plumping claim leans more into marketing than science. Anua Heart Leaf, 77% toner pads. These are gentle, exfoliating pads that smooth texture and calm oil-prone skin without stripping it. The hero ingredient of this product, heart leaf, Houtunia cordata, has some credible science behind it. A clinical study published in MDPI tested a facial toner containing Houtunia cordata extract and found a significant reduction in sebum production after 8 weeks compared to a control toner. Additional research also highlights heart leaf's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, suggesting it may help soothe irritation and support acne-prone or oily skin, as summarized by Skin Library. However, there's no publicly available clinical trial specifically examining this exact Anua 77% toner pads formulation. The ingredient-level evidence is strong, especially for oil and sebum control, so the product likely delivers similar benefits, though results can vary from person to person. These pics capture what kbeauty does best: hydration, balance, and barrier repair, all without harsh activities. And if you want me to break these down one by one, which skin types they actually work for, what problems they really solve, comment below and let me know if I should detail a video about them. The conclusion is, Western skincare fixes. Korean skincare trains. One treats the symptom, the other builds the foundation. And honestly, if you combine both, the science of Western activities with the gentleness of kbeauty, that's where real, lasting skin transformation happens. But personally, if you're dealing with more serious skin issues, like persistent acne or severe sensitivity, I'd lean toward Western skincare. Korean products tend to focus on gentle nourishment, which sometimes can actually feed or worsen those problems instead of calming them. That's a wrap. If you want to explore these products or give one a try, you'll find all the links down in the description. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share which one worked best for your skin. We've got plenty more deep dive reviews coming your way.